What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Everything Liam. Today we're at Epic Universe and we're going to be ranking the top 4 roller coasters. Let's jump into it. Starting off on number 4 on the list, we have Curse of the Werewolf. Curse of the Werewolf has high-speed backward motions and also very smooth twists and turns. Now, what makes this number 4 on the list? Let's find out in our pros and cons. But first, the pros. The first pro, Curse of the Werewolf, is that it has 2 animatronics. The first one, when you're going to the skatehouse area, is the top left corner of the screen, the werewolf. And then the second is at the end of the ride, when she says that you have just been cursed. Now, let's head on to the second pro. My second pro is that it goes backwards fast. Curse of the Werewolf has high-speed backwards motions, which can't be said for another ride like Hiccups, Wing Gliders, which does go backwards, but it's not very fast. It's more chill and relaxed. In Curse of the Werewolf, the first con is that it spins a lot. You could either be spinning like you're in a tornado, or spin slightly. If you don't like spinning, this is not the ride for you. My second con is that this ride is very short. Wait times for this ride can get up to very long times. For that reason, you may not want to ride this ride. At number 3 on the list, we have Hiccups Wing Gliders. Hiccups Wing Gliders is a pretty fun ride in Epic Universe. They have many twists and turns and pretty good story. So let's jump into the pros and cons. For the first pro is that it has good story. Throughout the ride of Hiccups Wing Gliders, you feel like you were totally immersed. From the start launch, when Hiccup launches you away, or to the second one when you roll back into the den of hatching dragons. My second pro is that it has lockers. There are multiple different attractions at the universe. Hiccups Wing Gliders are one of the only ones that has lockers. So the first con for Flight of the Hippogriff is that it's too close to the ground. When you're going through the ride, the whole illusion is supposed to be that you feel like you're flying. But the ride is too close to the ground, so you don't really feel like you're flying, even in the queue as well. My second con is that it's too short. Majority of the ride is that you're looking at the animatronics, so it doesn't make you feel like you're going too long on the ride. At number 2 on the list, we have Minecart Madness. With its immersive story and fast twists and turns, you're in for a good ride. Which brings me to my first pro on the list, good story. Throughout the ride, you feel totally immersed with the story, and you just can't wait to see what's coming next. For my second pro on the list is that it has fast moments. What I mean by fast moments is it has some fast spots, but it's also a pretty chill ride. Which is why my first con is that it's a chill ride. I'm a thrill seeker myself, so I don't go into this ride expecting it to be Stardust Racers. I expect it to have good theming and good story. My second con is that it's too short. Minecart Madness has very good story, but it ends too quickly. It was hard to understand how the ride ends, and it took me 2 times to figure it out. Starring at number 1 on the list is Stardust Racers, with its high-speed momentum and airtime like crazy. Let's get into it. This is number 1 on the list because it's one of the best rides in America. This is just as good as Rollercoasters or even better. This is good as any of the rides I've ever been on, and it's so smooth you won't even feel a turn. For my second con is that it has long airtime. Stardust Racers has so much airtime, you can hang in the air for 5 seconds. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's just crazy. For my first con on the list is that it's not family friendly. If you're not a thrill seeker like me, this is not the ride for you. For my second con is that this ride can get long wait times. If you're not a thrill seeker and don't enjoy this ride, why wait in the long wait time? Go on a different ride. Thanks for watching, and I hope I see you next time on Everything Liam.